Hi, welcome to Peace Donkeys. Today I'm going to show you how to make this dog collar. So this is an adjustable paracord dog collar with a nice little swirl pattern in the middle. And that's the opposite side. So I've just used black and gold diamonds and goldenrod in the centre. So I'll go ahead and show you how I made this dog collar. Thanks for watching and please subscribe. It's a good idea just before you start to cut off your ends. Just makes it a little bit easier when you're working with it sometimes. So just cut those off. And that just stops them fraying as you're pulling them through the collar. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is attach your cord to your buckle. Just bring it around your buckle and make a cow hitch. And then what you want to do is just secure that with another cow hitch. So just get your cord, go up to the outside of the hitch you just made, bring it through the buckle and back down through the loop there, pull that through, pull all that cord through. That just gives it a little bit extra security on the buckle. And then you'll do the same on the other side, get the cord, put it up through the buckle again, and then just bring it down through that loop there, and just pull all that cord through. Now I need some kind of jig or some piece of wood with some nails in the end, whatever you've got. So you'll attach your buckle here, your cord along to where you want to start. When you're ready to start, you're going to put the right strand over the centre. Left strand goes over that, around the back of everything, and up through the loop out the other side. And pull that just nice and firm. Then put the left strand across the centre. Right strand goes over around the back of everything and up out the other side. Okay, so once you've got your cobra stitch done, just open up those loops a little bit at the end, and you can weave your contrast colour up one side, down the other, until you get to the halfway point. And that's my halfway point there, and then you just tighten up that work, and then whatever you're going to use to hold it in place, I'm just going to use a piece of micro cord just to tie it onto the end of my work, onto the end of my nail, so I can hold it in place. So you're ready to start. Okay, so to start this, the right side of your black cord is going to come up through the middle and out to the left. And then your left cord is going to come up through the middle, two cords, and out to the right. Then my contrast colour is going to come down into the centre. Okay, so it's going to go into the centre below these two black cords that are crossed in the middle, and then I'm going to bring it underneath and back up through that left loop on the left side. Okay, I'm going to do the opposite with the opposite side, bring it the right side down into the middle, take it underneath and bring it out to the right side. Okay, and now I'm going to add my centre colour in here. So I'm going to go just underneath that, bring it up and then join it onto those centre stitches, and then just tighten up all the cords. Okay, so that you're ready to go with your pattern. Okay, so nice and tight at the start. Okay, so your black cords come up through the centre and out to the opposite side. Up through the centre, out to the opposite side with both your black cords. Then your contrast colour, or your side colour, is going to come down, okay, into the middle, and then up, out the left-hand side through that loop there. Okay, same on the opposite side. Your gold and black diamonds, it's going to come down into the centre. It'll go underneath and back up through that loop on the right side. Now your centre colour, it's going to come down over those centre black cords. Just move that up a bit. Okay, so they'll come down over down over the top of your centre cords, go underneath and come back up the same side. So the left cord will come up to the left side, and your right cord will go under and it will come up to the right side. Okay, so then your left cord is going to come around. Okay, so it's in the middle, it's going to come around to the outside and it's going to go underneath that gold and black diamond cord and back into the middle. Okay, and the one on the right side will do the same but in the opposite mirror reverse. It'll go to the outside or to the right side of that strand. It'll go around it and back into the centre. Okay, so then you're going to tighten up all your strands. I'm just going to make sure I've got the centre strands tight before I pull those firm into the middle. Okay, so pull all your strands nice and firm. I'm just going to move my centre colour out of the way for the time being. Both your black cords come up through the centre and out to the opposite sides. Your side colours come over the top, over the centre, under and back up through the same side that it came from. The right side will do the same thing, over into the centre, underneath and back up through the loop on the same side that it came from. Okay, and then your centre colours are going to come down over the centre cord, up and out to the same side. So the left cord will come up to the left side and the right cord will come up to the right side of itself. Okay, so that was the left cord into the centre, over, under, and back out to the right side of itself. Then the left cord is going to go to the outside of that strand there. Then it's going to come back underneath it and into the centre. Okay, same with the right side, it'll go out to the right side of it, and then I'll come back underneath it into the centre. Okay, so then we're going to tighten up these cords just for a minute. I'm just going to make sure I tighten up those centre cords there. Pull that tight. Okay, make sure you pull up that centre cord before you tighten it. And again, just tighten up all your other colours. Okay, so I'm just going to move my centre colours out of the way again. Black cords come up through the middle to the opposite sides. Your side colours come over the centre, under, and back up through the loop on the same side. Okay, same on the opposite side. The side colour comes into the centre, goes underneath and up through that right side loop. Okay, then your centre colours are going to come down over the centre cords, under and back up the same side. Okay, so your left cord does that, your right cord comes into the centre, over, under and out to the right side of itself. I'm just going to tighten these up a little bit before I get going too far. Okay, so then they're going to come over to the left cord will come over to the left side. It'll go back underneath that colour cord. And the yellow cord on the right side will go to the outside, over, under and back into the centre. I'm just going to tighten up these cords, tighten up your centre cords, and then tighten up the side cords. Okay, so you can see that pattern starting to take effect already. Okay, your blacks up through the middle and out to the right side. Side colours over into the middle, underneath, and then back up through the loop on the left side. Right side down into the middle, underneath and up through the loop on the right side. Okay, then your centre colours come down over the centre black cords, back out underneath to the same side. Okay, the other cord comes down over those centre black cords, over, under, back out to the right side. Okay, just tighten your cords up a little bit. Then your left centre cord is going to go out to the left side, under, and back into the centre. And your cord, your yellow cord on the right side, is going to go out to the right, underneath the golden black strand, and back into the centre. I'll just move those out of the way again. Okay, so I'm going to tighten up these cords. Tighten up, oops, the centre cord, tighten up the centre cord, and then just tighten those up again. Okay, and you've got that pattern again happening. Just to make it neat and tidy, just make sure you keep tightening those centre strands there. Okay, that's looking good. So pretty much you're just going to keep following that pattern. Your black cords come up through the centre and out to the opposite sides. Your side cords are going to come down into the centre, over, under, up out the left side loop for the left strand. The right strand comes into the middle, goes underneath and out to the right side. And your centre cords come into the middle, over, under, out the same side. If you want to, you can do that while you're going. Go over that strand to the left side and then around it and back into the middle. Okay, same with the right centre cord, over the centre, under, up through the middle, around, over the top of the right golden black strand, underneath it and back into the middle. Okay, and then tighten up your strands, tighten up these strands here. Okay, so just little bit by little bit, tighten up all the strands. And just keep going along the same until you're happy. So I'll just keep going with this. I'll come back when we get to the D-ring. Okay, so I'm about to attach my D-ring. So I'm going to bring the cords up through the centre of the D-ring, out to the opposite sides. Your side strands will come through the middle of the D-ring. Over, under, and up through that black loop on the left side. Okay, same on the right side, bring your side cord through the middle. You're going to go over, under, and back up through the loop on the right side. Okay, these centre cords are going to come through the middle of the D-ring. Okay, so they're going to go over, under, and up to the left side of itself. and then it's going to go, actually we'll finish this bit first. So the right cord goes over, under and up to the right side of itself. And just tighten up these other cords first. Okay, and then your centre cord is just going to go over the top of your gold and black cord and then back underneath it. Okay, same on this side. Goes over the top of it, then underneath it, and back to the centre. So tighten up all your cords now. Just make sure all those centre cords are tight. Okay. Now I'm just going to bring those side cords back through the middle. Because we've finished with the D-ring now, and we need everything to be just working from the D-ring forwards. Okay, so your black cords come up through the centre, out to the opposite sides. Your side cords come down into the middle and up through the loop on the left side. Same with the opposite one, into the centre, underneath, and then back up through that cord on the same side. Okay, so your centre cords are going to come down, over, under, and up on the same, out to the outside of itself. Same with the left cord, it's going to go over, under, and back up to the left side of itself. Then it's going to go over that cord and under. Okay, same with the outside cord, it's going to go over that strand, around and back underneath it, and pull all your cords tight. Okay, so just continue on with that pattern once you've got through the D-ring. Okay, so I'm almost at the end, so I've stopped using my yellow cord at that point there, and I'm just going to go ahead for this last little bit of the collar with just the two colours. It's sometimes good to phase out your colours a little bit as you get to the end anyway, so you haven't got a big bulk to finish off at the end. And just take that off there. Just finish those last couple of strands. And then once you've got to the end, you can weave your cords through and cut and melt those off. Okay, so to finish off all the cords, you can attach them to a fid, which is just a needle with a thread in the end that you can screw the cord through to, and then you can just weave your cord under a few spots just to make sure you're happy with that being secure, that it won't come undone. Okay, so I'm happy with that, and I'm just going to feed that through to the other side. And you can just cut, sorry, out of view there, then you can just cut and melt that there.